Hi, I'm Pete.
And I'm Jen.
And we're No Looking Back. Today we're going to do a review on Thousand Trails Chesapeake Bay.
Okay, Chesapeake Bay, Thousand Trails, is located in Gloucester, Virginia. They offer a wide array of amenities. Some guest experience may vary, but the resort's pretty nice. What do you think?
I think it's a great destination.
It's nice and quiet. We actually had our RV site on the Piankatank River. These sites include RV sites, tent sites, and some cabin rentals. The waterfront location is great for activities like boating, fishing, and crabbing. And it's conveniently located near Virginia's historic triangle, which is Colonial Williamsburg, Yorktown, and Jamestown. So we are going to take a walk now and show you the amenities and things to do around here in the RV park. Outdoor pools, there's one for adults only. And then there's a family one. This one here is the family-friendly one. Looks like they're not quite ready yet, but they will be ready for Memorial Day opening. The other side over here is the adult pools, which also includes a spa or hot tub. That's the small area in the back there. But like as I said, they're still working on getting it ready for opening on Memorial Day weekend.
The other thing the park has is a hot tub inside the building, and it is for adults only, and it's open 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily.
And we'll show you that in a little bit. Okay, the other thing we have is this really nice kids playground, and it's got the rubber pellets in the bottom for safety. There's also a sandbox back there.
Swing set for the kids. They offer shuffleboard for adults. And then they also have miniature golf. And they have
pickleball courts.
Pickleball courts for anybody who wants to play pickleball. Items to use like putters and paddles and balls can be picked up at the store.
Which we'll get to as soon as we get over that way. Let's look at this golf course that they have, the mini golf course that they have. Actually, it looks pretty good. One of the better ones that we've seen.
In the time that we've spent here at Chesapeake Bay, once a day, there's usually a maintenance guy out here with a blower who's been blowing off the leaves and making sure that the course is ready to be putted on so that you can play and have some fun.
Some of the grass does need to be mowed a little bit.
But they have been mowing once a week here in the park since we've been here. And that was something that we had read online, that maintenance and grass upkeep was not being done. But throughout our 3 weeks that we've spent here, they've been doing a really good job at keeping up with maintenance on the park.
Is where the laundry is done at the Thousand Trails laundromat. Let's go inside and check it out. All right. It's okay for the laundromat. There are 6 regular washers, 1 big washer. The washers are $2.50 for the small ones, $4 for the big one, and there are 8 dryers. There is a change machine, but it looks like it's down. The dryers, dry time is 45 minutes. They also have this cute little box here for lost socks. So if you happen to find a sock in your washer or dryer, just go ahead and stick it in here. As you can see, there's a bunch of them in here. But other than that, it's not too bad. To the dog park. It's a little bit of a walk from where we're parked, but hey, it's worth it to be able to let your dog go off their leash and run for a little while. Looks like they have a side for little dogs and a side for big dogs.
They actually have an agility piece for dogs, so that if you want to run your dogs through any of the little exercise routines, you can do that. And then this park here is for someone who just wants to let their dog roam and run.
Walk around the other side so you can see the agility part better.
So here at the park, they do allow you to put out a little fence or at your campsite, but the park requires that the fence be no taller than 24 inches and must remain inside your campsite area. Preferably it should stay where the size of your awning is what we were told. But this is the agility portion of the park.
That looks pretty cool.
And
a hoop to jump through, ramps to go up and down, even like a little seesaw for them.
Yeah, it's pretty neat in here.
Little jump. Pretty cool. Of course, we haven't had Piper up here yet, but she's good.
And over here to the left, you can see when you have your Class A motorhome, they have a spot for you to park your toad or your trailer that you bring with you that you might haul your golf cart on or anything like that.
Or car on.
Here we are at the store, and here they offer firewood that you can burn in your campsite. And they do have specific hours that you can burn. Usually it's like after 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and then you cannot burn after 10 o'clock at night. As we go into the store here, as you can see,
they got cool picnic tables out front too.
This is their little camp store here, and then these are their picnic tables in case you buy something you want to eat, like ice cream and things of that nature. And then they have on the wall, of course, a map of the park here.
And a calendar for all the events.
The weekly.
So tonight is
monthly events. There's nothing.
The 12th, there is nothing. But on Wednesday they have youth bingo, walking club. Thursday, game time pickleball. Movie is Pixels, and we'll show you that movie screen in a little bit. On Saturday, they're going to have a yard sale. Candy bar bingo on Friday. Walking club again on Sunday. They have, let's see, tie-dye, kids color and paint, all kinds of stuff. Oh, they're even showing Goonies.
Yep. And then they offer ice if you don't have ice in your camper.
They also do have a vendor market on the 31st, which is once a month, and it's a fundraiser for one of the annuals that are here that was injured a little bit ago.
So now we've entered this store here, and you can see they have all kinds of different things for sale. Kids' toys, food,
He's just
amenities.
Going over what you guys have.
It looks like they offer movies over here in the corner.
We're not allowed.
And do
Okay.
food for sale.
Just doing a little park
So
review.
as you can see here, they have food and little amenities and icing. They have coffee pot here with a microwave. And then they offer Hershey's ice cream here for sale, as you can see. And believe it or not, the Hershey's ice cream is very, very good here. On the other side of the store here, they have clothing that you can get for Chesapeake Bay. And then they offer campsite items if you need a new mat, or if you need some towels, or you want to get a hot mitt. Okay, and then they offer the other items here for your RV. If you need tank freshener, pliers, if you need a dog bone for 30 to 50 amp or a tarp. They have little things to help you get by on your camper if you have anything break at that time. As you can see, the sites are spacious here in the campground. And this is a Monday after a busy weekend, and so a lot of people come on the weekends and leave. One thing about Chesapeake Bay now is all their sites have been upgraded to 50 amp. So they're 30 amp, 50 amp, and they're all full hookup sites. So here are the Thousand Trails cabins. As you can see here, they're pretty nice on the outside. This here is the activity center. This is where they hold bingo. They have a DJ on Friday nights and Saturday nights. This is also where the restaurant is, where you can get
barbecue and fish.
On weekends, it's only open, usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
This is where they also have the vendor set up for the
Weekends,
fundraiser for the weekend. They have it in here. Oh, there's a nice birdie nest up there. Okay, so back here is the lounge. Let's see if it's open. Oop. Yes. There's a nice little lounge here. This is where you can sit and watch TV, read a book. They also have some puzzles that you can use. Looks like somebody's laptop is here. Okay, so this is the recreation office. So not at the store, but at the rec office is where you're going to be able to get your putts for the golf course and probably stuff for pickleball. Looks like they have some coloring sheets over here for the kids. So pickleball paddles and the pickleball court are at the pickleball court or at the camp store. Golf balls are here or at the camp store. And then there's a gumball machine that shoots out golf balls.
Coming up on the right here is the office for the Thousand Trails representative. If you have any questions about your Thousand Trails package, or if you're interested in upgrading or purchasing, you can come in and visit your Thousand Trails member representative.
They're here from 9 to 5:30 every day except Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
And this is a better view of the field where they offer the movie.
And their big old screen down there. And then over here, we're still trying to figure out what this is. Not sure.
It looks like an area where they would set up for snacks and things to get, drinks during the movie. It's a well-lit little pad of concrete here. And there's a fire pit here, a barbecue pit. And then in the background here are horseshoe pits. And you can get your horseshoes over at the rec center.
Or rec office.
And as you can see here, the grounds are well taken care of. The grass has been mowed and it's well kept. And then those sites over there are RV sites and tent sites over here.
Mostly tent sites.
And you can see there's a lot of space between the sites. Here, there's a lot of space at this campsite. Water activities include boating here. And this is the boat ramp, okay, where you can put your boat in the water. And then there's a dock over there for fishing. A lot of people are there. They catch red drum, some bass in there, just different types of fish, rock fish, which is well known here. And this is the Piankatank River that Thousand Trails Chesapeake Bay is on. And it's a nice river. It's quiet. And then over here to the right is the beach.
That Piper just loves to walk on.
You can, at high tide, the beach is smaller. And at low tide, as you can see, that there's a pretty good sized beach. They have 2 different benches that you can sit on in the field over there. And you can watch the sunset over the river at
Or the
nighttime.
sunrise.
Or you can watch the sunrise behind you if you would like.
Okay, so this concludes our video review of the Chesapeake Bay Thousand Trails Resort. And like Pete said, behind us is the Piankatank River. It is beautiful. We were lucky enough to have a spot right up against the river. And we have enjoyed our time. It's been very quiet, except the weekends, which actually haven't been too bad. But we really enjoyed ourselves. How about you?
I did. It's been really nice here.
Except for the bugs.
Yeah, there've been some times when we've had mosquitoes, horse flies around, and then, but other than that, the weather's been really nice. We did have a couple of days of rain, and then once the rain came through, it cooled off again. And then the river, as you can see behind us, is really smooth, and it's been like that pretty much the whole time. Really no wind here for being on the river.
All right, so I'm Jen.
And I'm Pete.
And we'll see you again soon.
And thank you for watching No Looking Back.